We all want a perfect game, don't we? Is that too much to ask? Apparently it is, because EA Sports hasn't even come close yet to reaching such a milestone. But as we slowly get features back that used to be on other systems, one can always hope for some wild scenario where we actually love the gameplay engine and now we're asking for minor/fine-tuning details, which is exactly the kind of horse I am going to put in front of the cart right the freak now and lay out. Here are 5 minor, inconsequential details that could be added to NHL 17 that would be awesome. Number 1, outdoor stadiums. Okay, so this was actually done in NHL 14, but we had it taken away from us immediately like a toddler's toy that he used to beat the hell out of other kids. Why? They have half the stadiums already rendered from other games. It's not like copying and pasting a rink into the middle of Heinz Field is going to break the programming bank. When asked directly as to why the Winter Classic mode isn't available, EA lead programmer and the man I blame directly for every single shitty goal I give up in the game, Sean Ramgangsing, typically referred to as Rammer, said this. Parenthetically, the Winter Classic is not for launch for NHL 17, but the one new mode that we did add was the World Cup of Hockey this year. When I mentioned the feedback we got coming out of the beta itself, I think people saw the progression mechanic that we had and they saw the amount of customization elements that we had in there in the past. When we got this question in the past and we talked about it, what we saw is that people would go in there and play the Winter Classic for a game or two and it looked visually stunning, but there was never a reason to go back into the Winter Classic and play because it wasn't incorporated in any other game mode. Now, when we start thinking about customization/progression in the EA Sports Hockey League, it'd be pretty cool to eventually work your way up and unlock a Winter Classic arena or an outdoor rink or something like that. End quote. So basically, my man Rammer is following EA's company directive of holding off on putting shit in the game right up until the console is nearing its sundown, and they gotta squeeze every penny out of their current platform development team before they have to start making limited ports of the game for the new console. It's the circle of life, people, and EA laughs all the way to the bank. Number 2, arena-specific playing conditions. Okay, this one might confuse you a little bit in what I mean by this, and it's probably so impossible to do that it's almost too stupid to even mention. But like me talking at a dinner party and trolling guests by asking them if they would toss a midget for $50, I somehow never shut up against my own advice. So here's my dumb idea. Each NHL arena plays different. Obviously, they have rendered different arenas in the game with nice customizations and features, but are the ice temperature and conditions the same? How live or dead are the boards? Where are the stanchions and board seams located? What about the glass? The altitude, like in Denver? What about the smell of poutine and ketchup chips for sale? All these things would contribute to a true home field advantage and heighten user experience. I still think this is a lot of effort to simulate, but I mean at some point Rammer and his team have to come up with something other than a roster update to keep us shelling out dough for this title. Also, for the record, I have never tried, seen, or even smelled ketchup chips in my life. Apparently, they are like Canadian crack or something. Someone tell me whether they are good or not, though, please. Number 3, puck physics related to heat. Alright, I'm getting even deeper into the realm of minutia, but stick with me on this one. Plus, I got some good stuff coming for number 5. I remember a player one time being interviewed about what happens to the puck during a long shift. He said if a puck stays out there on the ice for a while, it starts to heat up and do crazy things. And I think any decent hockey player would know this. A puck is made out of hard rubber, and normally it's kept cold before a game and between periods, but a long, uninterrupted stretch of play can actually get the puck pretty hot, especially if it's been shot hard a few times. Once the molecules start bouncing off each other in there, the hard rubber's properties change dramatically, causing it to become softer, more elastic, and begin to bounce or carom at a much higher speed. Also, the heated puck does not glide across the ice as easily, causing wild shit to happen as the ice and the players essentially turn the puck into hot gum trying to get a shot in on net. So this obviously is not in the game, and asking EA to program this into their physics engine is like asking a 2-year-old to be quiet in a restaurant, and it's a little lofty to think that a dev team that can't get a simple passing engine correct could somehow add a minute detail like this to the game without breaking it like an idiot holding a pet mouse. Wow, that was an old ass reference. Shout out to 7th grade required reading. Number 4. Players getting significantly hurt or slowed based on injuries. This one happens in the game already, but I'm not very impressed by the repetitive nature of on-ice injuries in NHL 17. Yes, players get hit by shots and wince, but then they go right back to their normal rate itself, when in real life sometimes you get nailed by the puck and it's like Mike Tyson dealt you a body blow and you're buckled over like a drunk puking over a toilet trying to stop 5 other guys with sticks from scoring. Plus, this is just me, but I would like to see more horrific, graphically violent injuries. Not because that would make the game perfect, but really, it's about the fact that I am now so desensitized to awful things happening that I say, F it, put it in the video game. Please let me see someone's head get blown clear the hell off by a puck and literally explode into pink mist right there in front of everyone as horrific onlookers watching horror as Match Pacioretty's decapitated body lay at center ice in the Bell Center, and then you hit the A button and they clean up the ice until you patches it out 1 to 2 games with a neck injury. Play on. Yo, I'm lunching. Number 5, rink girls. Ah, yeah, you thought I would come up with something clever, didn't you? But nope, for once I deliver what's in the thumbnails for you in the actual video, bitches. Yeah, whatever, there could be rink girls in the game, but there's this thing called Google, which I already did for you, so just sit back and enjoy. Remember to leave a like or comment below on your thoughts, and please subscribe. You have no idea how much it means to me for you to want to see more videos like this one in the future. I'm 5 Points Gaming, and you made it to the end of this video.